What's up, everybody? Jake at jakecpunut.com. Sitting here getting ready to practice the DJ skills on the Vestax Typhoon with the Traktor Pro version that I have now. But before I do that, I'm very excited, and I'm excited because, as you can see the title of this video, I got my very first beer mail today. A good friend of mine, SteelJan, I hope you are subscribed to her channel. If you've not, you need to. And I'll put her link down in the more info section. SteelJan went, she lives in Texas, and she gets to visit Austin Home Brew Supply, which makes me very jealous because I've ordered several kits from there. They're great folks and do a great job. So one of her recent videos, she went up there, and the guy's name I believe was Tony, and he did a New Zealand IPA, or gave her a taste of a New Zealand IPA. I think it was a low carb beer, and she ended up making the recipe. He gave her the recipe for it, and just her reaction alone was enough for me to want it really bad. So I'm an IPA guy, as you know. So SteelJan was sweet enough to send me a sample, and I'm very excited to try it. I'd never had looked on Austin Homebrew's site until just a little bit ago, and I noticed they do have a new Zealand double IPA on there. So I'm wondering what the difference is between the two, because if this is something I like, I may just go ahead and order the New Zealand double IPA kit. I'm getting ready to order one. I'm either going to order a Dogfish Head clone or maybe this New Zealand IPA. I don't know yet, but I'll get into that later because I'm going to do another video after this, and I'll explain that in a minute. Here we go. Like I say, this is my very first beer mail. It's like Christmas, like my birthday. Actually, my birthday is this month, so I consider this a little early birthday present. And the bad thing about this is it's going to have to go in the refrigerator, I guess, for tomorrow afternoon to get a good chill on it. So that kind of sucks, but can't complain, right? Looks like I got a little Beer Smith recipe. Sweet. Appreciate that. Didn't expect that either. So this was going to be the New Zealand IPA. I'm trying to think here and not drop everything. Looks like she got a nice little label on there. And she told me that she used a Mr. Beer PET bottle, so I know she was worried about carbonation, and I don't think she's going to have to worry. I think it'll be okay. I'll drink it if it's flat, SteelJan. I don't really care, but I'm looking forward to it. Trying to get this off here so you can see the label. That's a very nice label. Really cool. I hope you can see this. So there you go. Got some bubbles in there, so it looks like we're good on carbonation. It's nice and tight, so I believe you're going to be good to go. New Zealand IPA, SteelJan. Can't wait to get this bad boy chilled down and in a glass. Hopefully by tomorrow afternoon at some point, and of course I'll video it. So thanks, SteelJan. Appreciate it. Check back with you soon.
Let's get to this New Zealand IPA. If you go back to my last videos, you see where I made this New Zealand IPA. And if you go back last month, you'll see that where I went up to Austin Homebrew Supply and talked to the guy, Tony. We were talking about low-carb beers, and he actually...
I know you are, but what am I?
I know you are, but what am I? He actually... we were talking about Beano and low-carb beers, and so he actually gave me this recipe. Well, he sold me this recipe. And by the way, I bought the Heritage Lager Kit as well from makebeer.net. I did buy it from makebeer.net, but I purchased it. Anyway, I purchased Tony's New Zealand IPA recipe. This has got, and he did it with his special double crush that he does when he makes Brew-in-a-bags. This alcohol, this has got 7.4% ABV. That's my only complaint about it, is it's too high alcohol for me. I can only have a little tiny glass and then I'm done. So it's got 12.5 pounds of grains in it, Nelson Sauvin and Rawaka, two hits of that, both for bittering and for flavoring. And then it's got dry hopped with Glacier and Citra. So I think it might have had 3 hits. Anyway, and then dry hop with Glacier and Citra. It's got White Labs Platinum Series Australian Ale yeast. And like I said, it came out to 7.4% ABV. The final gravity on this was 10.00. I see it. It was 1.004. I ran it through a calorie calculator because we were all talking about calories and carbs, and it's got 190 calories, if my calculation is right, per 12 ounces. It's got 253 calories for a pint, just as a pint glass, but I can't drink it because it's too stout. It's too strong of alcohol for me. But let's do. Now this is grapefruit and spice on steroids, is what this beer is. The citrus is just all in your face. I have a friend who doesn't, usually when she smells my beers and stuff, she says, I don't know, it just smells beery. But when she smelled this one, she went, oh my gosh, grapefruits. It's like, yeah, grapefruits. So it's just overpowering grapefruits. Fruity. And there is that taste. It tastes like grapefruits and citrusy. I don't actually taste the Nelson Sauvin and Rawaka, but what I do get is this spice. You know, the Nelson Sauvin should taste a little gooseberry or grapey, but no, it's like, this is like citrus, grapefruit juice on steroids, and with a spice in it. And it's wonderful.
All right. First part of this video that you just saw, I did 3-4 days ago, Monday. Today is Thursday. That was when I did the beer mail, when I actually got the package from SteelJan's. So I was wanting to taste the beer the next night, the New Zealand IPA. I didn't get to Wednesday night, so tonight's the night. Had to work a little late tonight, but I'm home. It's been in the little mini fridge here since Monday, so I know it's plenty chilled. I know SteelJan, I know you're worried about the carbonation, but we're not going to worry about that. I'm sure it's going to be all right either way. So, as you just said from your video that I just showed a part of, you love this beer, so I'm excited about trying it. And got my favorite glass here, and I'm going to reach right down and... Everything's big in Texas, if y'all didn't know. Look how big that beer is. That's a Mr. Beer PET bottle, if you've never seen one. But let's pop the top on this bad boy. And I'm excited. I'm a little nervous. I'm not nervous because I'm drinking. I don't know why I'm nervous. But here we go. Oh, Lord. Girl, what'd you put this thing on here with? There we go. Got a little fizz going on, so hopefully it'll be good on carbonation. I smell the hops already, but I don't want to get it in a glass. So, and it's foaming in there, girl. So I know you were all worried in your messages and stuff that it wasn't going to have any carbonation. So I might give it a little vigorous pour to get some head on it. Because I know you did. I don't think I mentioned this, but you did. SteelJan did keg this beer, and she sent me my sample. She bottled this beer from the keg, so it's always tough if you don't have a beer gun or whatever. But yeah, not a whole lot of head, but you know what? It's got plenty of carbonation. I can see bubbles rising, and we're gonna be good to go here. Wow. I see what you say by the grapefruit smell, the very strong citrusy grapefruit smell, and I definitely get that right off the bat. I wish you guys could smell this. Awesome smell. Love it. Here we go. Wow, that's very good. Very good, SteelJan. Good job. Um, I was wondering if I could compare this to anything I've had. I've drunk a lot of IPAs. If you see my collection of bottles, um, I don't know what I could compare this to because I get a lot of the grapefruit, a lot of the citrus up front. To me, it's got perfect body. It's not too malty, it's not too thin. And then after the citrus and the grapefruit that you get up front, there's that nice bitterness that comes through of the hops. And I know you saw her talk about those, so I won't go over all those because, for one, I don't remember them. My memory sucks, but I have the sheet laying behind me, but I know you just saw them. And I will link in this video down in the more info section to SteelJan's channel and to her video about this, so you can check it out. But wow, that's a good New Zealand IPA. Is very good. If the double IPA is anything like this from Austin Homebrew's website, it's going to be in the mail to me because I'm loving this. I think the double IPA would be awesome because, like I say, I am a hophead. I think you mentioned that this came out to be 7.4 ABV, so looks like I've got a big old pint to drink tonight. Great beer. I wished some of my friends was here to share it with me. Maybe Misty will be home shortly before I knock this out and let her try it. But wow, that's really good. The grapefruit is really strong, but it blends so well, so that's good. SteelJan, I appreciate it, girl. You did a great job. I will return the favor. Appreciate it, SteelJan. Again, I know I've said it 3 or 4 times, but I do appreciate it. And look forward to something coming back to you. I'm going to get my almost Victory Hop Devil, I think, bottled up for you and let you try one of those. So